I'm a German when we win, and I'm an immigrant when we lose. These were the words of Mesut Özil before leaving the national German football team. You see, Özil had one of the most confusing stories of all the football players. And it all started on the eve of October 2010 in Berlin. The 21 years old Mesut Özil came in the Berlin Olympic Stadium wearing the German national tricot to play a World Cup qualifier match against Germany's arch-rival, Turkey. The stadium was packed with 74,000 jubilized fans from both sides. To the astonishment of many, Özil was booed and whistled upon every time he got the ball, and interestingly, from the Turkish crowd. Most of the people in the Turkish corner of the crowd were themselves German Turks like Özil, and they made him absolutely clear that when it comes down to Germany and Turkey, he better be on the Turkish side. Özil was just 21 and was faced with such difficult identity questions. He scored the second crucial goal against Turkey and subdued his celebrations out of respect. Right after the match, the German Chancellor Angela Merkel met Özil in the changing room and congratulated him. This photo went viral on the internet, and Özil was the new face of German integration. In the following months, Özil won the most prestigious award for his extraordinary integration in the German society, the Bambi Award. Interestingly, one born, raised and schooled in Germany, who speaks German, who just knows German people around him, who plays in the German national soccer team, needs a Bambi Award to know that he's a German. Anyways, Özil was able to build a huge social media following with 23 million Twitter and 17 million Instagram followers. He was the star, he was the role model, and 2014 World Cup took his stardom to the pinnacle. Die Mannschaft was incomplete without Özil. He was the German star. He became 5 times National Player of the Year, and in his own words, he was called from all over Germany to speak with young people at schools and universities. He was the role model among young people, and his identity crisis was never leaving him alone. And it came up in an interview in 2015 when he got fumed by the question from a moderator when he asked him that how does he feel as a German Turk. He answered that he was born in Germany. He was raised up in Germany. He went to school in Germany. Why is he still referred as a Turk? In some interviews, he proudly talked about his Turkish roots. Clearly, he was confused with his identity of being German and remaining Turkish. The showdown came after the photo of Özil and İlkay Gündoğan with the Turkish president Recep Tayyip Erdogan. It was during the re-election campaign of Erdogan in London.
Die auch äußert, dass man hätte überlegen müssen, ob man nicht sportlich auf Özil
Germany's
verzichtet.
Soccer Federation head Grindel publicly accused the players for letting themselves be exploited by Erdogan's political purposes. Some politicians came out and questioned Özil's loyalty to Germany and demanded his removal from national squad ahead of World Cup. In the match against Austria on 2nd of June 2018, Özil is booed and whistled upon, and this time from the German fan block, with the name callings like, "Hey, you Turk." For Özil, he did nothing wrong by meeting the person who sits in the highest office of his parents' country. Germany faced a humiliating defeat in the group stages of World Cup 2018. The German media discussed Özil to such an extent that he became the only reason for the humiliating German defeat. There goes a saying in German, die haben das Thema tot geredet. They could not let it go until Özil came up with a statement on Twitter that he will no longer be playing for Germany at international level because he has this feeling of racism and disrespect. I'm a German when we win, and I'm an immigrant when we lose. The deputy leader of AfD, Alice Weidel, tweeted to this that with his final tirade, Özil proves to be a typical example of failed integration of far too many Turkish Muslim immigrants. Within a few years, Özil came down from being the role model to the failed example of integration in Germany. Although he was born and raised up in Germany, he just speaks German, and Germany is the only country that he knows. Now you decide that what should one say on this.